Greetings, I'm Reverend John O'Toole. This is my second part. Now, when I started thinking about this in my head, I thought I could do everything all at once. And then all of a sudden it grew like a plant into something more. So not just working on my one thing, I wish to talk about a lot of other things because I just like to talk. You'd think I'd have nobody to talk to. Well, I hope these cables are long enough, but I'm pretty sure they will be. You want to try to have these long cables matched in length. I've said that before, but I'm saying it again. Because it just makes everything happy that way. That's that cable. And then we're going to want to go from there down to there. And we probably can do a similar length. Look at that. Can't get any better than that. Then you can kind of keep your lengths kind of in the same spot. Let me think about what we're doing here again. We've got 4 plugs. One's a battery. One's inverter. And then we actually need 5 wires because we got one for each inverter. Because we've got to run from the ground also. So the ground wire that's on this inverter, ground terminal, and then the ground terminal that's on the battery charger, that's where it actually links up with the grounding pin on the plug. You got the three-prong plug on the power supply, on the charger cord, battery charger cord, so that ground pin is going to be common on the inverter also through the grounding plug, the grounding we could actually make this one just a little longer, make up for that distance. Maybe what I will do is mount the bus bar after all. Definitely need your Wheaties when you're doing this thing. One millikilli. Two millikilli. Nine. That is just mildly exhausting. I think it's tough on the hands. So let me show you this here. If you put these on top of each other, it's going to look like this. So if you put them on there like this, you get a good connection. You can do it that way and then compress the heck out of the nut, and it'll bend it the way you want it, but kind of like Y. So if I do that like that, it's going to cover the screw. So maybe I do want to mount it. See, I covered the screw. And you didn't say anything. Who was watching out there? Someone should have said, John, you're covering the screw, John. So I guess we should mount it. And come back later and tighten these up. Do that one like that. Do this one over here. So there's something like this. No, that's not quite right. No, that's get an angle. And this one to be at an angle. Like so. Work like that. There are people that believe that if you crisscross your positive and negative cables, it reduces some electrical noise that could build up on the DC side of the battery. So it doesn't hurt to give that a try. So the shorter one goes into the negative terminal. Easier to tighten it up actually with the Allen key than it is with a regular screwdriver. Ow. So I ordered a 5-foot cable, black and white, and then I started thinking I wouldn't have enough. So I got a 25-foot black and white. So a reminder on how to size these battery cables. I call them battery cables. Remember, you're using welding cable. And if you search, it's going to say welding cable / battery cable. And it's, if you're putting in a stereo or an amp in your car, you're probably going to be using an 8 gauge to run from your battery or distribution panel to your amp for people that are so inclined. So it is pretty common. I'm not sure if it'd be 8, but could be 10. So it has a fine thread, the welding cable, because it's carrying a lot of amperage. And you want to do is you want to take your inverter output, which is, say it's, for my example, it was 750 watts. And it's a 12-volt inverter, so you're going to divide 750 by 12, and then you're going to get a number. And then you do a search for wire size rating, amperage wire size ratings online. They'll come up with a chart. There's a few of them out there, but they're all pretty much the same. And you got to look at them and you got to figure out what size. And you really don't want to downsize, better to upsize. So like the 8 would handle a 1,000 watt inverter if I wanted to put one on here. I don't think I will, but if I wanted to, I could. And in fact, it would be really easy to swap out this one with a 750. Say I wanted to run a line to the, I don't know how long it would last though. You have to think about that but like I said, I'm only running 150 watts now, and then if I was in an off-grid power outage, I'd shut down this machine and computer, turn off everything except for my router. So my router would stay live through the power failure, and it would probably last all right as long as I have everything else running. The problem with the UPS is that the UPS shuts off because of the power failure. So there is that. All right, so we're going to put one here. I'm going to weave it into these positive lines. And then this one is going in here, which